crafty friends! It's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Monday mini class. Oh, welcome. I'm gonna pause for just a moment and give people a few minutes to come on. So if you see this notification on your device, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, come on in, click the button. Come on, you know you want to do it. You know I want you to do it. I know I've been missing you. So come on in and we're gonna hang out and have a little crafty fun. All right, let me give it another second. Put my glasses where I know where they are. Oh, so if you're here, definitely let me know you're here. Have I been gone 3 weeks? 3 weeks. There's been no live. Well, there's only been that one live, and it was a little disastrous. So I decided not to stress about it and to just enjoy the road trip. So yeah, so I'll tell you all about it. And if you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and ask your questions. I will see the comments later, probably tomorrow, of course. But I'll definitely get back to you on that. So, all right. So I'm just going to cross my fingers that I'm live. So I'm going to do my intro and we're just going to jump in and I hope this all works out. So, hello, crafty friends. I'm Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Monday night mini class. Tonight, you saw I took my glasses off. Anyone who was here from the very beginning. It is Monday, July 18th, 2022. So that will pertain to the actual products, so this is definitely what I usually call these. Sometimes I call them a product spotlight. We are going to talk all about the ringed in nature. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what it's called. Hey, Barbara. All right. That tells me my tech is working. That makes me very happy. When you don't use your things for 3 weeks, everything logs you out. All right, Ringed with Nature bundle. That's what we're going to talk about. And who we're really talking about, because I thought it was going to be kind of easy peasy, and it was not so easy peasy. I felt that there was a little bit of a learning curve. Hey, Lori, hello. Yay. So we're working on YouTube and Facebook. That makes me super happy. So, okay, so if you're watching this on the replay and you don't want to hear the chitter chatter too much, feel free to fast forward. I am going to talk about the product bundle. And then the next thing I'll do is show you how to die cut the tree slices. Hey, Kim from Kansas. I went to Kansas just for a little bit. I've been to Kansas. I've driven through, and I had an aunt that used to live in Kansas City years and years ago. But on our road trip, I'm going to try to do a sum up post towards the end of the week, but I have so much going on. We went to 20 states, and my husband had never been to Kansas. We had to go into Kansas. Where did we go in Kansas? I can't remember. We went somewhere. And we always, when we went in a state, even if it was just for an hour, we had a snack or a meal. And if we could walk around, we looked in a shop. Oh, I know what we did in Kansas. We drove a little bit on Route 66 and we stopped in Idaho Springs, the town that, from the Disney Cars movie, I think that's the town it was based on. And we went and we drove to the Rainbow Bridge that is near that town. So that's what we did in Kansas. So, all right, so let me see. Hopefully I remember the order of pressing the buttons. That would be super good, right, if I could remember that. So, no, that's the wrong button. Okay, I don't know what buttons to press. All right, nope, that would be the reverse of what I want to do. So let's try that one more time. Let's try that one more time. Yes, we want that. And then we want this. Woohoo! Not so bad. Hey, Nadine, welcome. Okay, ooh, I've got it open. All right, so you probably know, because you've had a couple weeks already, that the mini catalog and the celebration brochure are live. You can order to your heart's content. I've gotten a couple orders while I was away. That made me super happy. There was definitely a little happy dance going on. So the one big thing, I'm not gonna go over the whole thing. The big thing I wanna let you know, because it's a little more time important. Well, number one, is for July and August. When you shop and spend at least $50, you earn free products from the celebration brochure. And I did record a video. You can go check that video out, and it's a walkthrough about the catalogs and the celebrations. You can see that. The thing I want to impress upon you is that if you want to get a discount on your Stampin' Up! Products, you should 100% join my team. I love this planner. You can get I had to pay $45 for this planner. And demos could only order it during June. So if you're a demonstrator and you didn't get it, I am really, really sorry. I wish they would make it available longer, but it's for our new friends. And it's a beautiful, beautiful planner with a little cover and stickers and months. Look at all my lists of what projects I'm working on. Oh, Maker's Mojo, you can still sign up for that. It is not this weekend, but next weekend on July 29 and 30. You can even sign up the day before. But the play-along posts where you can earn prizes are happening over this week and next week. So there's that. If you want to know more, I'll talk about that more on a different video later this week. I'm working on the paper share this week and next week, Christmas in July. But it has nice little months. Look, all this gold, I was gone. And I'll be gone this weekend. So it's my July is a crazy town place. And then I got to sub a bunch of yoga classes. But anyhow, it's a really cool planner. Great for making your lists and getting things organized. So yes, if you want to know more about that. Oh, Wyoming. Oh, this makes me so happy. I went to Wyoming. I went to Cheyenne for about 45 minutes. I went last year to Yellowstone, and that was amazing. All right. And I'm going to use that project kit to scrapbook my trip. I've been working on printing the pictures, and there's just not enough hours in the day to do all the stuff that you want to do. But anyhow, ooh, I just noticed this was die cut with the dies, so I want to keep that separate. All right, so let's talk about the Ringed in Nature bundle. Hey, Angie, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. It was like fun this morning teaching my yoga classes, seeing all my students. I'm getting the same cool vibe right now. The Ringed in Nature bundle, I will try to stay focused. It'll be hard, I'm pretty sure, is a little 3-pack bundle. There is a photopolymer stamp set with lots and lots of stamps. We're going to use some of them, test them out. There are these dies. Look how many dies there are. So it's probably not a cheap bundle. And there's an embossing folder, a hybrid embossing folder. Hold on, I don't even know how much it costs. It is not a cheap bundle. It is $53. And there are some great samples. And so I was definitely inspired by some of the samples. We're going to make something like this because this is, I just noticed, let's see if I can get it. Nope, I have an inky ink slash across my finger. I love these little tree slices. I have a friend that every year they would get a huge Christmas tree from some Christmas tree farm, and the farmer would slice the bottom, and they've saved the slices and they put the year on them. So I think that's super cool. Oh, Nadine, I just saw your comment. Did you call them? They will send you a new one if it was missing. And if you need help, let me know. She's talking about her paper pumpkin kit. If anything's ever missing from your kit, they will, if they have it, they should, but they will make it right. Okay, so we're going to talk about this and the embossing folder. And then we're going to talk that if you buy this for $53, you know I love a little designer series paper. You know it. Look at this. You can get this beautiful designer series paper free. This sample right here is what sold me 100% on this set. I don't know why. I just thought the little house with the words was so cute that I wanted it. And I love this one too. I'm not gonna make one like this. I'm not tonight, but I am gonna make one like this. When you cut those, I don't know, maybe we'll have the piece cut out the centers. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff going on. So what we're gonna start with, I'll show you the paper in a moment. We're gonna start with how do the dies and the embossing folder work together, because it wasn't as easy as I thought it might be. And I will show you how. If you want to get the two pieces, this is what I really liked. So you can, oh, hold on, is that clear? Yeah, it's clear, okay. So you can die cut it and get the raised in there, and then you can die cut it again and get the inside pieces. But if you really want the grooves, let me show you, where's my finished one? Hold on, there's some other log pieces here. If you, and then I found these pieces. If you really want the grooves, is it a 2-step or 3-step process? It takes a little while to do. And I'm gonna show you how that works, because I thought these didn't come out as well. And so then I had to play with it some more, and I realized a way to do it better. So I will keep the outsides, and I'm gonna not probably use these insides. All right, so let's talk about this whole thing. We need a die cut machine. You need your big one, because we're gonna use this big die. So you need your big boss. All right, and I know we get a little bit of paper shake. That would be camera shake. Okay, and you're gonna totally laugh. Now I'm all hot, so 1 second. I've decided that I'm growing my hair. Oh, wow. Pauline lives about an hour south of Jackson Hole. I went there too last year. Yellowstone I would go back to for sure. Hopefully it will survive all the flooding that happened. We went to the Badlands this year, which were nice, and I did get to see buffalo. I like seeing buffalo. But Yellowstone called to me just a little more. I went up to Mount Rushmore that's South Dakota. That area reminded me of Yellowstone. I like it when you have the cool formations and you have the trees. So anyhow, I think it's all really cool. Although next year I think we're going to go to the Grand Canyon. So we'll see. All right. So no, you don't want any of these plates. All right. So here's what you do. You take your embossing folder. As I said, it's definitely, I feel like it's a couple steps. And now, there we go. I was like, I did this. So my disclaimer is, I did this earlier and it obviously worked. So when I do it wrong, it's gonna be okay. We'll do it again. So I'll show you what not to do and what to do. Okay, so, because I'm trying to figure out, nope, I had it in the right spot. So the good thing is there's only one way, oh, hold on, let me do it this way. There's only one way for it to go. You want to get the big outline in the groove. So it's on the part with the Stampin' Up logo. Okay, and then you're going to use whatever paper you want. It needs to be 4.5 by 6 to get the whole thing, just to let you know. And then you're going to close this up. I think officially Stampin' Up recommends that you put the folded side in first, and then you need the gray plate. If you have a big shot, I think this was like a clear blue from Stampin' Up. So you need the thick one for the 3D folders, and then you're going to crank this through. So this is the easy part. I feel this part was easy and successful right from the get-go. Okay, so then when you take this out, look at these super cute embossed and die cut tree slices or tree rings, maybe that's what they call. Now, oh, see how perfect that is? So this is like that sample. They cut this down and use this on their card front. So I'm going to keep that one because that came out really nice. All right, so we have the outline pieces. Okay, and I did them in soft suede. You can do them in any brown color you want. Now the next thing we have to do, okay, let me think. This is really hard. What did I do? I know what I did. Okay, so then next we want to die cut just the outsides in a lighter color. I know, but this is what I found worked for me. Now, if something else worked for you, that is 100% okay, and you can totally share that here. But I did it like 3 or 4 times this afternoon, and this is what I'm pretty sure, fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure this is what I found to be the most effective. Okay, hold on, I need some crumb cake scrap. Oops, that's gray granite, Sahara sand. Oh my goodness. Did I not put my crumb cake back? Oh, I did not. All right, hold on, my friends. There's a bag of crumb cake here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I've got a few pieces over here. Okay, so let's hope that this is enough. So you can use scrap on this, and now what we want are the inner rings, and there's 5 of those. So we're gonna see how many we can get on here. So the cool thing is you might not use all these on a card, but at one time, but I kind of feel like you should just die cut them all out at the same time, if you can. Because that way, I don't know, and then put them in your little bin. And maybe do one of these branches. I got a few extra spaces here. Throw something else on there. Do a mushroom. Oh, and wait till I show you the mushrooms. Oh my gosh, there's mushrooms and acorns. Can I fit them on here? Look at this. I'm just like throwing everything on here. Okay, that's about as much as I can fit on there. Okay, and so we're gonna die cut this. And you just need one go, just like before. I do love this. I know it's not new anymore, but this Stampin' Emboss machine, it just works so nice. I just really like it. Okay, so then we have all of these pieces, and I should have put this on a magnet. I'm just gonna throw all the pieces down here. Okay, and we're gonna play with, oh shoot, I didn't do the centers. Okay, fiddlesticks. I do like the centers, and I had forgot earlier too. Okay, so let's take 2 of these. So this is a bonus. I wouldn't have needed to do this separately. You could have totally done this at the same time. There are these little pieces that look like stars. They're very small, and I'm telling you, they're super easy to lose because I lost this little one for like an hour, and I finally just had to let it go. That's why I only have one with a thing. Okay. So you would want to do this, do the centers, I think, at the same time as you would die cut these little slices, okay? So I got a bonus go through the die cut machine here. Okay, so I'm just going to do 2. All right, now I'm going to move all of the pieces. Am I doing this right? I think this is the way I liked it. I'm telling you, I should have wrote it down. Is anyone a scientist? I am not a scientist. I am a fly by the seat of your pants crafter. And what I've realized I should be doing on occasion is actually writing down what works so then I can remember. All right, so we bring back in our, ooh, that's not gonna work. How are we gonna see it? Okay, we're gonna move this out of the way. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so we're gonna bring back in our embossing folder. And then you're gonna, oh, I need my glasses. And then you're gonna take your pieces and you're gonna put them in here. Am I doing it on the right side? So you can, oh, let me show you, just in case you wanna do it this way. You can take your pieces and they will, if you remember which one they go to, they will, there is a groove for them. I think I found it. Maybe that one doesn't. Yeah, this one goes to this one. Okay, hold on. Let me get the big one. Because then I'll know for sure, since I threw them all down. There are grooves in here, and you can put your piece of paper. You'd think I could find it again. I feel like I'm doing it on the right side. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, this is why I didn't like it this way. But there are grooves, and it will sit in there, and you can die cut it. But if you do, I don't think the little lines come out. Hey, Barbara from New Zealand, welcome. Come out as deep as when you do the die cut first and then the emboss. So that's my tip. So obviously, it's also hard to find the grooves, especially while you're talking on a video. But when you take the little pieces, you can put them on here. And I found this to be way easier. Is that the right one? Nope. This one goes up here. And so you're going to take your time and chill out and not stress. There we go. And put, ooh, maybe not. There you go. Hold on. That one doesn't look right. I'm going to come back to it. And we're going to put these on here. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, it was not as hard to do on my own. For real. And I'm putting them, you have to flip them over. Okay, now that one, did I get it? Nope. I think they should have made the notches more distinctive. Oh my goodness. Okay. In the end of the grand scheme of life, does it matter that much if I get it perfect? Probably not. Okay. So we're hit or miss there. Some are perfect and some are not, but we're going to close it up and be like done. So you don't have to watch me fiddle with that for like 5 minutes. Okay. Embossing folder, no extra plates, and your gray plate. And we're going to put this through. So I did try it all the ways this afternoon, and this was my most favorite because it gave me the most texture. All right. Yay, we have texture. All right, now let's check. There we go. And then that is gonna go on there. Oh, look how cute it is. It's so cute. So I just put mine on with a little bit of our Tombow liquid glue. You could definitely do glue dots if you want, or you probably could even do your Stampin' Seal. And so then you have all your little pieces, and you can do that. And so here we go with the magic of TV, since that first TV was really slow. Ta-da! I've got a whole bunch of them. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Let me move it. Okay, so where are they? Hold on. I've got one. There's like a whole pile of them somewhere. Okay, so these are all backs. Where did all the pieces go? Let's see. All right, we will find them. They are here. Okay. So this is the second part of our card. We're basically going to put this all together. Oh, there they are. Thank goodness. Okay, so here's my magically done ones that are all already glued for us. Okay, so let's move all the extras out of the way and the dies out of the way. And I'm going to show you all the other stuff. So we're going to make this card using the Designer Series paper, but it's going to look totally different because we're going to add the tree rings, and we're going to make it fall. So I will show you the paper in just a second. But let's talk about the other tip and trick I want to show you. So there are dies. I need a pokey tool. We'll use this tweezers. So there are these little dies in here that give you like little branches with leaves. Okay, and that looks fine, but I was like, well, what if I want the leaves to be a color and the branch to be a color? So on this card, I die cut them out twice, once in crumb cake and once in evening evergreen. And then I snipped the leaves off and I put them on with glue dots and glue. So that is one way to do it, but that means you got to put it through twice, right, to get the pieces, which is totally cool. You could use sparkly leaves, or you could do different colors. You could do, I mean, if you did it, then you could have a, well, in this case it wouldn't go, but on the next one, you could have red and yellow leaves. That would look really cool. So that's one way to do it. But then I thought about it and I was like, what else could we do? Oh my goodness, even easier and slightly more fun, I think, is to color them. So these are put through on white and then colored with Stampin' Blends. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how to do that super fast because we're going to color one of these. All right, so let's get one. Oops, let's move this out of the way. Now, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it being just that color, but I wanted to show you this. So that looks like light evening evergreen to me. I'm going to try to mesh the Designer Series paper, and then I'll show you the Designer Series paper. So you can color, and you could watercolor. Apparently, July is watercolor month, but I've been out of town, so I've not watercolored anything. And I did not watercolor today. But you could totally watercolor these. So I feel like next week I have to do some kind of watercolor because that would be fun. Okay, so you can color it, and I like the brush tip for this. And then I'm going to go ahead and find some soft suede and color the branch. And you could get all fancy and shade or, you know, do any of that stuff too. And that is totally cool. You could 100% do that. So, as you see, look how cute that branch is. And I don't even mind that there's little bits of white. I think that makes it look nice. So you can totally do that for the branches. All right, so 3 ways: just cut it out in paper, cut it out in paper twice and put it together, or color it. And then look what else is in here. So there is this little piece is super fun. It makes a mushroom. Where's my, oh, let's do it in the mushroom. It makes a mushroom. Oh my gosh, it makes the cutest little mushroom. I live on the East Coast. It gets damp here. We have mushrooms. I don't know if like in New Zealand or other places. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. So how I would put these together, one little glue dot. They are so cute. These would go really well with those, the little gnomes we have now. Okay, so you can make little mushrooms, easy peasy. Where's that? Hold on, do I have a silicone mat? Yes, okay. So you can make mushrooms. Hold on. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this thing just keeps going and going. You can also make acorns. Let's put a little glue dot there. And I could not remember, so I may have done it incorrectly, or maybe it doesn't matter. On an acorn, which is usually darker, the top or the bottom? I couldn't decide, so oops, I just put that in the wrong place. Hold on. I want to put it on the front. I decided the top was darker, but I did not have a chance to look it up. Okay, so I'm going to put a teeny bit of glue dot there and put my little acorn cap on top. I mean, how cute. Oops, hold on. It's not cute yet because I got my glue dot sticking out. All right, so you probably need 2 glue dots. How cute is that? That is super cute. Okay, so you've got mushrooms, you've got acorns, you've got leaves. There is a stamp that makes this flower, and for some crazy reason there's no dye. Probably because there's so many other dyes. Just to let you know, there is no dye for that one. Okay, these are all colored. All right, and then these are white for me to color later. Okay, so those are, is that all the dyes? Yes, I used all the dyes. Okay, so now you've got all the dyes. Alrighty, so let's make a card. All right, so this little card layout, the measurements are here, and they're also in the description on YouTube and Facebook. I put the measurements there. You need 2 pieces at 1 by 4 1/4 and 2 pieces by 1 by 3. And then the white is 1 3/4 by 3, and this is 1 7/8. So it's just an 1/8 and 3/8. So I thought it was really fun to make it super simple like this. And then I was like, oh, but what if I played with another season? Oh, I didn't show you the paper. Let me show you the paper. This is really fun paper. Although, maybe that's what oh, I won't be here Friday. Friday I'll be at the beach. Isn't that exciting? My niece is here, so I'm going to take her to the beach. She came back from Colorado on the road trip with us. And if you want road trip advice, let me know. I learned a lot of things on my road trip. But let me show you this paper. So this paper's free with a $50 purchase. There's a Christmassy one, the red flower one. There's a fall one. I love this one a lot. There's kind of a springy floral print. Oh, I should be showing you. Hold on, because then I'll show you the backs. All right. Acorns, springy floral print. I love how pretty that is. Okay, and we already did the acorns, so let's just move that one out of the way. I like this one a lot with the little blue and yellow birds. Super like the one with the little houses. So you could totally use that as backgrounds, or you could cut those houses out. And is there anything else? Oh, there is. Here's a nice little one with the mushrooms and the leaves and all that stuff. Okay, and then let's take a look at the backs. It's a beautiful color palette. Look at the backs. How pretty is that? So, oh my goodness. I didn't even look at this. But, oh, hold your horses. I feel like, look at that. Look at that. So you could trim this down and just run this through your die cut machine and get all of those cut out if you want the watercolor look. Super cool. Then, you know what? You could emboss them at the same time. That would be super cool. Okay, I didn't even know that part was there. I knew this part was there because look how pretty this little medallion is. I love that. There's a wintry watercolor splashy one. This to me looks very Christmassy, this plaid. And then I love these trees. Look at those pretty trees. And I think there's one more. Okay, I don't know. Someone loves this one. It's okay, but I'll just be using that side. But I think 1 out of 16 or however many, is there 8 pieces? No, 6. There's 6. So 1 out of 12 is not too bad. All right, I'm actually going to put this away because that is super exciting that I did that. All right, let's make this card. All right. So we're going to go ahead and stick these on, and then we'll stamp a little bit on that, and then we'll build our card. Okay, so this is a soft suede base. Regular, in the US, we do 8.5 by 5.5. So if you're in the, if you use metric, you know, and you have the bigger paper, you will have to tweak these little strips. But that's okay, because I don't think it's going to be too hard to figure it out. And I don't know. I can't even believe that we have different sizes of paper. I think that's so weird that the card base size is different. Okay, and on our Maker's Mojo team, we do have one person, Joe Blackman is from the UK. All right, make sure the card's opening the right way. And I love it because she has an accent and she calls some things just a hair different, which I think is super fun. All right, and I even got fancy and I cut the paper the correct way so that it would make a picture. Okay, so we're gonna put this all on. A lot of times I like to check it, make sure it's good. I'm assuming in New Zealand you guys also use metric, but I don't know. But I think so. I think that the only one used in Imperial is us here in the US. Where I think that centimeters actually might be easier than saying things like, hold on, let me get that, 1 7/8. But I've gotten really good with fractions. I never thought I was going to need to use fractions or math quite so much. And here I am using it. Oh, and then to let you know, the Maker's Mojo, if you're interested in that, it's an online event. It is recorded, and we post them in a special on YouTube, and we give you a playlist. We give you PDFs with all the measurements and everything. So it's really fun. Oh, look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Just, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, I will tell you, I loved travel, and I loved looking out the window and seeing things. And a lot of it, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I could use this color combo, or, oh, I want to, like, you know, make that thing or whatever. But I didn't, except for printing pictures, I didn't do any crafty type things. Okay, let's stamp on this. Okay, you use metric. Thank you, Barbara. I figured you use metric in New Zealand. I do think it's only the US. Okay, so we are going to stamp acorns, which I have out. So the acorns or mushrooms are all on one thing. And so I'm going to stamp them in Stamped Off Poppy Parade. And then I'm going to stamp the, what do you call it, the stems. So the stems come all three together. So you know, we're going to need a little bit of scrap paper. Do I have a little piece of scrap paper to put under here? That's a good piece of paper. Hold on. I've got, okay. Normally I have a little piece cut to put under. So when you're doing your photopolymer, you should have your silicone mat or your Stampin' Pierce mat. Okay, so I've got my little piece. The good thing is I've got two sides, so if I mess it up, I can totally flip it over. Okay. It's so funny. I have so many things out here. All right, so I think it's probably easier to stamp the tops first. So I'm going to stamp them off because this is going to go behind. And then I'm going to stamp, oh, I'm going to stamp that off too. And let's hope that lines up. Oh, that's not bad. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Look how cute those little mushrooms are. They are adorable. All right, let's do it in the reverse way. See if it matters. Okay, so this time I'm going to do it here. And I'm just stamping it off because I'm going to put I want it to be kind of more like background. But you could go super bold. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Well, it's still looking cute. Before you ever like keep going and then you realize, oh no, I should have stopped. All right. So we're going to put this on top, and we're going to add the words as just a little strip of paper. Adhesive. How are we doing? Okay, good. We're at like just a half hour, so we're doing pretty good because we're almost done. But I thought it would be super fun to show you all the different parts of this. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you want to order from me, I would super appreciate it. You could, of course, if you join Stampin' Up, choose this bundle. Now, you wouldn't get to pick the Designer Series paper. If you're joining, you pick out $125 a product, and it costs you $99. So they've discounted it. Plus, you get free shipping and handling. And you're going to get the free planner. So you wouldn't get the Designer Series paper, but you can put that on your very next order. And if you're really stressed about it, let me know. I'll send you a couple pieces. Okay. All right. No, I don't want to use it. So I won't have the ones with the cute little... Let's see how big. Can we even see our mushrooms? Let's go way small. Let's put them down here. There's no rule that says you have to put it in the center. You can totally play with that. I like that. And then we want some of these little sprigs. Yeah, let's see what we got here. So I like to lay it all out. Oh, here it is. How many little extra pieces? Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. Oh, did you see how just adding that under there? Oh my goodness. And where's the other one? We got one more that's colored already. You know what? I should switch that because I want to do a dark one and a light one. No, I just want to do the one. Look at that. I do just want to do one. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna add a greeting. So I think I'm feeling confident I'm gonna stick this down. So this is what I would do. Oh, because of course I am going to do it. I'm gonna pick that up. That's so funny. And I'm gonna put a glue dot under the stem. Okay, and I'm gonna do it on the other one. And you could put glue dots under the leaves if you wanted. Okay, and then I am going to put these down with glue dots also, and then we will pop up the greeting. We have to look, because there are actually really good greetings in this one. I think there's a thinking of you. Ooh, I don't know what that was. It was a cat or a dog. Hold on. I'm going to take a peek real fast and make sure they're okay. I heard a thump. She's all right. I think she slid off the couch. Sorry about that. Oh. We've got my daughter's cat and the dog here. My daughter took care of the dog while we were away. So, yeah. Okay. And then we're going to figure out how we want these on here. Ooh, nope, I think it was like this. And like this. I want to cover up the bottom corner. Oop, and get on there. Okay, we got our little rings, our little slices there. And now all we need is a greeting. So let's take a look. You know I lost the stamp set already. Get well soon. Just for you. Happy anniversary. Well, we're not going to use Merry Christmas. Love and warmth. I love that. That's so pretty. I think I'm going to do Thinking of You. Yep, let's try that. Because then you could send this to someone and just let them know that you're thinking about them. The Get Well Soon is also, or the Just For. Hold on. Okay. I was like looking here and I'm seeing Just For You, but I'm like, no, I wanted Thinking of You. All right, we need a block. Oh, yes, that's gonna look so pretty. And we're gonna have to fussy cut it out, just letting you know. All right, I need a little piece of white. That is not white. This is white. All right, let's stamp it. I'm wondering, I don't know, I feel like it's too much soft suede. I'm gonna stamp it in Stamped Off Evening Evergreen and see how we like that. Because in this, they water washed the leaves. They made them softer. Yep. And then I'm sure there's some kind of embellishment. I'm sure I have something that would go wonderfully, but I don't know right this moment. So we're gonna do this. All right, so we're gonna do the letters just with a nice little border. So sorry you get to watch me fussy cut, and I'm sure it's exciting. In the Maker's Mojo, we're doing all these, what do you call it? We call them play along posts. And they are to get people like engaged, and well, if you comment, you go in the drawing for prizes. But I think one of the play along posts, that there's 5 of us, so we all helped make up the ideas. Somebody said fussy cutting. Did they say love it or hate it, or it's relaxing or it's stressful? I think, it was like asking kind of how do you feel? And if that hasn't been posted yet and you're coming, don't worry, that question's coming soon. And I was like, I actually, it's kind of like coloring to me. I do like fussy cutting, although sometimes I get annoyed. I can do really, really well, and then right at the end I'll mess something up. So let's hope I don't do that. Now, of course, if there was a die, that would be nice too. Yep, but see how that looks nicer? I should have showed it to you when it was just on a square. All right, and then this gets a couple dimensionals. Oops, I want big ones. And we're gonna put this on. Oh my gosh, I'm so pleased with this card, because this was totally in my head. Like, I made the first card, and then I wanted to play with the, ooh, look at this. So what we're gonna need, here's another teaching tip. If you have a lot of layers already, this one dimensional is not enough, because, hold on, let me peel it off and I'll show you. So this one is gonna be on that several layers, and this one is gonna be down there. Now I, of course, ripped a piece. So I need to double layer the dimensional that's going to be lower down so that it's more even. And you know what? Because I ripped that off, I'm going to put a dot of glue. Dot of glue to make sure that stays. And now it's pretty even. And we have a super cute card. And what's really fun, oh my gosh, look how messy this desk is if I can find the other card, look how different they look. So you can have a lot of fun with this little board. Now you can use this with any paper, right? You could totally do this with any paper. And it's easy measurements. Measurements are here and in the description. I actually put them in already, which makes me kind of excited. Sometimes you don't get them till the next day. You can stamp the part. You can change where the focal point is. You could totally do it as a horizontal card if your image is longer or you like that. I think this is a fun layout. I hope that you like it. I hope that you make one. Tomorrow I will post a picture of these cards to remind you. And if I can remember, I'll go on, at least on Facebook, I can put it in the description. I mean, I can put it in the comments there. But I just thought it was such a cute little layout. I've probably made it before. I think I saw the paper layout. I don't even know who I got it from. I saved a picture and they had done the little pieces, so I just figured out how big they needed to be. So if you have questions, comments, requests, of course let me know. If you need anything, if you want to order, you need a catalog, let me know that. Okay, let's see if I can talk to you this way. Yay, I can talk to you this way. So thank you so much for joining me. I super appreciate it. It's summer. Videos may be a little more erratic than the slightly less erratic. I try to keep them in when things are going on. So let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay crafty. I hope that you have a great time crafting or traveling or doing whatever you're doing this July.